riverfront gleaming brightly along the Mississippi here tonight. The biggest stars have aligned on the biggest night in basketball. This series has gone down to the wire. The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Finals Game 7. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making us part of your night on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. All out there with Insanity. And it's Adams in at center. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Here's Ball. Out left to the wing. New Orleans moving it around. Ingram connects from three-point range.
Ingram really graceful. With the catch and shoot jumper, his lightning quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
And here's Irving. And it's Harris off the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Most think of him as a deep shooter, and that's accurate, but Harris is also not shy about doing damage closer to the rim.
Now here's Ball. Here's Insanity from deep three-point range, and another 3 for New Orleans. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with that Nets head coach. Now, history may not be on their side tonight, but he said that's okay with me. We need to make a little history of our own. He'd like them to become one of the few teams who have ever won a Finals Game 7 on the road. He told me, mark it down. This is a challenge we're up to. We're built for this. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you, all unafraid to get it deep inside.
Now here's Jordan. The 3 from Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Adams against Jordan. They get it again. Pass to Insanity. Outside, Ball. Again, the Pelicans score.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Irving looking for an opening. Left side, Durant. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Harden outside. There's the 3. Offensive rebound.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Right wing. Here's Insanity. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And stolen by Irving. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. He gets it in there.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Adams. Johnson comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Lonzo Ball. And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Here's Dinwiddie after the made shot from Insanity. Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Brown feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Claxton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
.105 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Insanity. And here's Johnson outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Now, Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. New Orleans in the lead. And Harden comes to help. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And another 3 for New Orleans.
You know, really, Bledsoe has to keep hitting it from deep. When he does, I think that really opens up the floor for him and his team.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Harden. And it's sent back by Bledsoe. And now the Pelicans on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, Harden is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. He never hesitates to find the open guy.
Harden against Bledsoe. Harden with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 9.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong.
Oh, he gets it to go. Wow.
It counts.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we're back court. Platoon swap here for New Orleans. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris is checked in for Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Williamson. Down low, here's Insanity. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Irving. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Durant. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against the Nets was outstanding. He had 44 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Jordan. after the made shot from Insanity. No one covering. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And the basket is good. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Adams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Adams has got his first points of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's KD. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You almost have to assume.
And so it's New Orleans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You know, Insanity has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Insanity is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Ball is such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. 9-point game. Pass to Jordan. Pull from the top of the key. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. KD's got 9.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
And stolen by Harris. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Here's Harden. Oh, what a play! Woo!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And it's Ball penetrating on the pass to Insanity. Here's the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. High post, KD.
With that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Insanity, and he goes in for the jump.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
You know, Hart helped Villanova win its 2nd championship in school history. He was instrumental in that great championship run the Wildcats had back in 2016.
Here's Insanity, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
They get a hand on it, and Brooklyn with another turnover here. The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And bringing that postseason intensity so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
We've got 1:18 left in the 3rd. to insanity. And Dinwiddie over to help. Here's Hart. He's covered by Brown. To the paint. Here's insanity. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Dinwiddie outside. Will it go? And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Harden.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
To the inside. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Hayes the pass to insanity. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Really left alone that time. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Here's insanity. It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Pelicans leading by 6. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Ball, the pass to insanity. From deep. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets trail by 6. Harden outside. Shoots over Ball. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Passes to insanity. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And Ball knows how to distribute the ball. Pun intended, for sure. An impressive point guard who continues to improve and impress as a passer.
Here's Dinwiddie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Pelicans. And a change for the Nets. Irving's checked in. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Outside, Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Outside Durant. Over Williamson. Shots good by Durant.
Boy, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside. It's not just threes. It's that mid-range game, too.
In transition, here come the Nets. KD's got the ball. Good D by Williamson.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Jordan. Lets it go with a 3. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Durant.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for ball. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 11 points. Insanity, the pass to Adams. Here's Insanity. Bledsoe left side. 6 on the shot clock, but they recover it. Here's Williamson. Goes to the fadeaway and pins it.
And he's far from just a dunker. Zion is also capable of hurting you from outside.
Irving finds KD. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Hey, that's why you want an experienced veteran like DeAndre Jordan. That's a huge hoop from him.
Inside and stolen by Jordan. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Williamson with the block. Here's Insanity. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Insanity, the pass to Adams. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Nets trail by 8. Outside, KD. There's the pass to Irving. Durant against Williamson. Pass to Insanity. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Pelicans.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Insanity.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
But they get it back. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Insanity. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Durant feeling it out a bit. Here's Jordan. Good D by Williamson. And they've done it, the new NBA champions. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.
hand, sharp pencil. I scribble the stanza as my hands are trembling. Grade 7 made heaven out of words. I began to build a world that only I inhabit. I got a habit of rapping about tragedy. I think I'm just passionate, trying to steer the way while in the dark. Hope I ain't crashing it. Now my little hobby turned to cash now. Thinking about who I'd be if I listened to doubt. Said I never